Hi, this is an update to my town project I've been working on recently. And in this video, I will be showcasing some of the new stuff that I would say help improve my project much better than how it was before. And one of the bigger things I want to talk about was the environment tool I was introduced to. I was not familiar with this tool at all, but this tool helped make my town look even better. More on the forest, more focus on the forest around it, just to make it look like it's actually inside or it's in the center of a forest. And the before I was using cubes, I was placing cubes and sizing them like pretty big, and all I did was grab a grass texture and just place it in to represent as grass, which obviously looked quite awful, and I was ashamed of myself for doing that. But once I was introduced to the environment tool, this is where I was able to like make the forest look more like a forest, like an actual forest. It has paintbrush built tools on it, so you just have no trouble placing grass and trees without the worry of having too much in objects into your project that will cause it to freeze, because this tool will allow you to paint and like place whatever trees you want to place, and then whatever grass, and paint dirt roads on it. And as you see, it just looks really nice. I even went as far as to include some little mountains and hills around it, just to make, like look give it much more like a better just to make it look a little slightly better than how it was before. And so two major things also happened in the town. So one of them was the fact that if we were to start right now. So before, I demonstrated how communicating with the NPCs would work. Now I was recommended to give options to the players to allow them to like choose more dialogue that they would prefer to say. So I'm just going to demonstrate right here. Here's NPC right here. Another thing too is that I was able to give NPCs their names and have it hover above them. And if we were to communicate, you'll see there's immediately a new theme of the hub or the dialogue system, or like however the HUD would look. And I used one of the assets that was provided with the project. The theme of this is supposed to be old school, which I thought matched very well with the theme of my game, which is meant to be like a medieval fantasy theme. And as you can see right here, the player is given three options as to how they would want to speak towards the old man. Now you just be kind to them and say nothing bad will happen. You'll make sure to protect them. Just tell them like, hey, you don't have to be afraid, or you be rude and just tell them that just not being scared, old man. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just gonna say, don't worry, I'll protect you, and that is it. So that's just a demonstration that to show that I have included a bit more to the conversation, to the dialogue between the player and the NPC. Right here, I gave his so it was just NPC. His real name is Fuki, Fuki. I hope that's how you pronounce it. I came up with these names all by myself. I tend to like to use Japanese or Latin to help come up with unique names and all. So I'm just gonna say I'll do my best. And he says good, so he's happy to know that I'm gonna try to do my best as a paladin to protect this town. The story with this character in particular is that they are a paladin that's sworn to protect everybody in this town. And you'll notice that in each conversation that it's mainly focusing on or emphasizing that the player or the character is the fact that like someone who apparently made a promise to make sure everyone in this town is safe. So we're going to talk to the potion owner. I gave him a name on top, potion shop owner. Now we could choose to say we're good, we should have enough, or we could just be rude. Which way to do that right now? we're just leaving. He's like trying to talk to us, but now we're just walking away. So, given her name, Blossom. I don't know. I just came up with. I just thought, why not Blossom? I'll just say, as much as I appreciate that you're offering me a weapon, I'll just save the money. I'd rather wait till I save up money to purchase whatever weapons. So we're gonna move over here. Let's talk to Sylvie. If we could just get to her, and there we go. Just telling her to have a nice day. You could be sarcastic and rude, or just be nice. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna be nice. Dave. No, fine. Do I look like I'm hungry? I'm just gonna say I'm hungry. I'm good. And then we're gonna leave her for last. Or actually, yeah, why not? So as you remember before, I demonstrated that this is the first time there were a quest is activated. This is just meant to demonstrate it. Now there's more dialogues given, and we just say sure, we'll accept the quest. We just need to know what he looks like, because before it was not specified how what her friend looks like. Now we can act as if we're in a hurry and we're just gonna leave, but we're not. We're just gonna accept this real quick, or we'll just be rude, just to demonstrate that there's multiple dialogues, or like different conversations that could happen. So we're gonna accept it. Now this time she's telling you that he is a small little mouse, so the player does not know did not know what her friend looked like up until now. Thankfully, with the information she provided us, it shouldn't be that hard. And I just want to take a moment to just mention just how amazing the forest looks. I could not stop looking at it for quite a while. I was just very happy to see that I was able to improve it, because this honestly looks way better than how it did before. And so we found the little mouse. So we found George. Now we're going to take him back. Just enjoy the scenery as much as just mainly a lot of trees. I just really enjoy. I really appreciate the fact that I was able to use the environment tool to make this look way better. So now we're gonna go back and give her back her little friend. Something else I want to mention is that before in the last video I provided links to all the assets I am using right now, and I'll make sure to include them in the link below. Another thing too is the list of environments, or not the environments, the list of assets I downloaded slightly, or like the list increased a bit more. So I downloaded a bit more assets, mainly tools for the environment, because it was recommended in a tutorial video. So right now we're just gonna go ahead inside and just introduce something else that was included. Now it was set up in the video to be when you start the project, it was meant to be set up in the start. So once the project was started, this would happen. However, I did not want it to happen in the beginning, immediately. I just wanted the player to walk out of the character's house and enjoy the view and just take a look around the town. So we're just gonna walk over here, and this is meant to be a sequence between the character and the player. So what we just saw right now was a conversation between the player and their two friends, and the context is that currently right now it's the morning, and they were waiting for the player to show up so they all go on patrol, since they all took a duty to protect everybody in the town, just to make sure they're safe. But before that, they're allowing me to at least explore a bit more to see if I need anything or check up on anybody. So right now we're just gonna say, all right, I'll be back, and then we can head out. So that's just how it works. Now you can go to it over and over because the way how it was set up was it was meant to be a trigger event, or more like a trigger, like when you walk up towards them and the collider on the player comes in contact with the box collider, that's when the sequence is triggered and it will start. So we're gonna go in again because I wanted to demonstrate the other option. I think another thing you may have noticed, it only showed up briefly, but I also show this character in particular, Puella. She was waving towards the player, saying hi to them, but I don't know why it now just doesn't. It might be because in the video it's set to set up to like repeat it or do a loop. I did not do that since I figured it was just like a one-time thing. I don't think anyone in the real world would actually just keep on waving their arm. So maybe if I put it in a loop, she would keep on waving every time you start the sequence dialogues. But at the moment, she only does it once. So we're just gonna say yes. I hate what I have to do. So we're just acting horribly, like a horrible person. And now she's angry at us, or yeah, she's angry at us. Reminding to the character that we took an oath to protect everybody in this town. Alright, I'm just gonna say, alright, fine, I'm just gonna head out real quick, and Zach is telling us to not take too long. So that is another major part that was included into the project. And now if we move over here, I just want to demonstrate a bit more of the way how the dialogue was made or updated. And as you can see, we add kind of double down to be like, sir, it was just an accident. You know, accidents always happen. We could say, okay, yes, sir, we won't, I won't fool around next time. Or we could just act rude and be like, yeah, and then that upsets him. He yells at us. So we leave. Right here is Jen. So the dialogue's still the same. It's just meant to. So there's a character that's meant to be like the strongest soldier in town, stronger than the main character. So we're given 3 options. We could be like, yeah, whatever. Just not let whatever he says get to our head. Just telling him like, hey, you know, or we're telling him, you know, like hey, you know, we're gonna be stronger than this. Some days you'll have to be begging on your knees and apologizing. Or just like telling him like, hey, you know, I'll ever be stronger than you. You know, like you choose to either like you could choose to just ignore him. You could choose to change the change the mood or whatever. Just be like, you know, like you don't know if I'm ever gonna get stronger. You know, that's about it. Or you could just be like, hey, you don't know if I'm gonna be stronger than you. You're just gonna be begging. You know, you're gonna be crying. You're gonna be regretting. Always like talking smack about me. So those are the updated features included onto my town. I'm really happy with what I've been able to accomplish so far in this project, and I'm really happy with how the town looks, and you know, the forest and how it looks right now. So yeah, I hope the video is a bit helpful, just to take some notes on. And if you're curious on the assets, like I said, I'll provide them in the link below, or I'll provide all the links below. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you have a nice day.